What is good, my peeps? It's your Knucker, Big Rucker, back at you again. What we got going on today is a hopefully quick video. It is a tutorial of sorts. This is about suspending your Cobra flight pod, aka the trouble bubble, in a flight scene. And that is the dilemma that we all faced when we got this. So, people probably found a way to suspend their bubble from ceilings or whatever. Stands really were not equipped to be able to hold the trouble bubble, especially with a rider, Televiper in there. But thanks to the auspices of a one can of beam, shout out to him, a third-party customizer, specializes in effects, adapters, and just things to enhance your action figure photography and display options. He came out with an adapter for stands to be able to suspend the trouble bubble. And this is what the stand looks like. You see, this is what it looks like coming out of, he puts them in little plastic packets. You get them, and they have, you see that they've got basically stickies on them. They really are transparent. You can see it better a little closer up. They have 4 ports, as you can see, and that's to accommodate different stands. The biggest port there at the top there, that's to accommodate a Mezco stand. The next one up, a Mafex stand, and then you have an Obitsu port, and finally Figma Bandai. That's what Can intended them for, but there are other stands that you could fit in some of these ports as well. The stand that I'm using is a generic stand. Got 10 for a very cheap price on Amazon, and they work nice. You put them together just like any other stand, and they work fine. Especially if you're trying to have a whole bunch of flyers and stuff like that. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and you see our Televiper in the trouble bubble right there. So what we're going to do is this, like I said, is a generic stand, and this is good for the second porthole. This is the Obitsu porthole, and you see it fits just like that. Right, so you see that it's nice and snug. That was just to let you see that. Now, in terms of applying it to the trouble bubble itself, we'll look here at the bottom of the bubble. Oh, that's one of the missiles falling off. Pretty loose there. You see this right here, how that is. Well, Can designed it, the adapter, as such, so it fits right in and clips onto that part right there, as you can see. Fits snugly right there. And then you take your stand and the appropriate port, and it's right there. Now, this may be a problem right here. Oh, mine's is actually standing, but it is feeling kind of loose. So what you need to do to ensure that your flight stand stays stiff and erect, that did not come out right at all. But that's the reason why when we're uploading these videos, we tick off the not made for kids section. So we're going to continue. Anyway, I'm going to remove it again. And just take the trusty screwdriver, Phillips, that came with these generic stands, and do a little tightening up to ensure that it sticks. It will remain standing. So you do not overturn. You don't want to do that, or else you'll just end up stripping the plastic, and then that's no good for anybody. So yeah, so it's standing pretty stiff now. There's that word again. And we'll plug it in again. And let's see what we got. I'm going to push it back without any adjustments. I will, however, adjust my camera just a bit. Bear with me. I'm doing this real time because I just want you guys to see. So there it is. The bubble, trouble bubble, suspended. And by tightening the stand, I should be able to put it in some certain other poses. Let's see what we got. That might be a little bit too much. There we go. I go back. And yeah, see, I got it going up. I wonder if I can get it to go down. Like I said, I'm doing this real time just to see if it'll work. Oh, she came out. That's okay. We'll stick her back in. She came out because I do have the joint there pretty stiff. So yeah, look at that. Push it back there. I've got our boy pointed down. So there you have it right there. We've got our Televiper in there on the trouble bubble. So, you know, that's a pretty decent amount of weight. And this is just a generic stand. So you know that will work. So that's pretty cool. Let's try another stand that I brought out real quick. I'll remove the generic stand, make sure that my adapter is still in place. And I brought out a Mezco stand. Now, Mezco, their tips are a lot fatter. Let me set down Mr. Trouble. As you can see, the tips there are, let me put it somewhere so you can see up against. The tips are vastly different in size. That's where that larger hole comes in on the bottom there. The largest hole is meant for a Mezco. So I'll stick that in here. And here's the Televiper with the trouble bubble on that Mezco stand. So yeah, I don't have a Bandai stand readily available. I have Bandai stands, but they're either in use or packed away in their respective action figures. And I don't own a single Obitsu. So, you know, unless, of course, this generic stand that I have originated as an Obitsu and is just a generic non-name brand, because it definitely fits. So I'm good with that. I'm making sure it isn't an Obitsu. Nope, it is not. It is a generic stand, but it may be an Obitsu that isn't going by the brand name. Anyway, you see what we got there? That is the Televiper and Trouble Bubble on a flight stand. In this instance, it is a Mezco flight stand, and that is courtesy of an adapter made specifically for the Trouble Bubble by Can of Beams. So go look him up. I'll have his link to his Instagram in my description below, and you can go check that out and check out his page, and you'll see he's got plenty of stuff. You may find something. Anyway, the other thing I need you to find is that like button down there. If you like this video, hit that, share. Other people want to know. And while you're down there, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. And leave your comments below. Tell me if you like this tutorial. If you'd like to see other tutorials of various degrees. I do a lot of third-party effects to enhance my figures and displays and dioramas. And you guys know, if you've been rocking with me, you know I try to do my best. I'm amateur at best. So I don't even try to consider myself ACBA, though I try my best. Let me know there. And also, If you want to be notified for the next time I upload a video of any kind, hit that notification bell and you will be notified. So that'll do it for this one, guys. This has just been a quick video, a quick tutorial on how to get your flight pod, aka the trouble bubble, in flight. And as you can see, that's how it gets done.